But I did watch Bad Bunny. When I told Bad Bunny's going to win this.
He's had a year.
They said he's like the most streamed. Yeah.
He is the most popular artist in the world.
So
I didn't really know who he was, but this is how his week starts? Oh, yeah. He doing the doggone thing.
Yeah, I was happy that he won. Let's be honest, because I've heard his name too much, and it doesn't make any sense. He's an American
and
US
is
citizen. So let's stop.
Puerto Rico is a USA territory. Them people hold U.S. passports.
Those other people dumb.
Yeah, we gotta talk about Nicki and her dumb ass because she had a whole fit yesterday during the Grammys.
Oh, did she?
Did y'all see that?
Nobody likes
Twitter
her
rant?
anymore.
She went on, and I was like, and that's why you never won a Grammy and you never will. You were mad at people being at the Grammys. So you wanted chaos.
She truly is a petulant child. I do not understand how anyone can be a Barb still.
Absolutely. But there's somebody out there who like her. I mean, think about all the people who like Trump.
3 women, 1 group chat, 0 chill. Shannon, calm until she's not.
Pop off when I need to.
LV, if rage baking was a person.
Fuck off, Betty Crocker.
Stacey, where charm meets consequences.
Did your mama let you go out like that?
The A Collective starts now.
All right, folks. Another week. More dumpster fire, more hot mess going on in the United States. Welcome into the A Collective. I'm Shannon, and as always, hi, LV.
America, get your shit together. However, whoever at the Super Bowl truly was like, you want white people? Here's Green Day. We'll give you white people. Brilliant.
We can't get our stuff together. We are incapable of having nice things in this country. We can't have nice things.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Although Miss Gold Digger over here, she's trying for nice things. Hey, Stacey.
Nice things
What's
today.
up?
Hey. I'm
Things going
trying.
on.
I mean, we have goals, but I don't know how far they're getting. America is a shit show, just like those Epstein files.
Oh, baby.
Thanks to the Epstein files.
We got another dump, y'all. We got another dump. They're a hot mess, too. They're a hot mess, just like the administration. They're a hot mess.
We knew it was going to be a mess, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, Friday dumped this pile of shit with no redactions, victims' information out, all these people. These emails and pictures are kind of nasty. I only could do so much. I was like, I'm not doing that.
I'm like, he was running like, I'm about to get churchy. He was running like a modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. He was out here just Pleasure Island, paradise. And then once again, I'm going to handle it like this. Black people are marked safe from all of this because, baby, the email said they didn't want no ninjas. So
they
we're marked
want no
safe.
ninjas. They said Trump don't like them there. He's going to be here. We don't like black people. But guess what? This is not our fight. I always wondered, were there black little girls there? I honestly did. And I was like, are they there? And that confirmed everything.
We're marked safe. We're marked safe. Once again, marked safe because of the melanin. Maybe people don't like it, but they want it.
Way
but
to go,
not
white people.
To minimize like the victims. Like, I'm not making
Absolutely
light
not.
of that. But it's just like, black folks wasn't caught up in that one. They don't like our kind.
No, but that goes to also show what a piece of crap those people were, because for somebody to feel comfortable saying that in an email, that meant that was a sentiment of thought for a lot of other people in that circle of people in, I ain't gonna call it influence, but
People of filth.
Well, because you got to think about, I mean, we've had conversations about this a lot in the past. If you feel comfortable enough saying that to someone and to put it in an email with no care in the world.
I heard somebody say recently, and this kind of tracks back to the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, Taylor Swift thing.
That's a mess too.
Oh, well, that's a big old mess. But don't ever put anything in a text or an email that you don't ever want to be read out loud in court. That's what, like, I think a lawyer or somebody did a post and was like, you should always communicate. It don't matter if they essentially your tight girl. Communicate with the expectation that could end up in a court of law and unsealed for the world to see. What's this thing gonna do?
Nobody gets to hold our group threads and they get subpoenaed.
Baby.
While we talking about this, I'm like...
No, but I was literally just having a conversation about this with my child because I'm like, she has a phone now. Like, you need to understand, and this is these are grown adults. Do you not understand how technology works? Like, I understand that
She
we're
doesn't.
not right. But like, I understand that like we're dealing with like a bunch of old, dumb white men. But like, really?
They thought they were untouchable. They thought none of this would ever come to
See
light.
the light of day.
And they got super, super comfortable once he was convicted, got the initial sweetheart deal, then was convicted again and went to jail. They still weren't concerned because, think about it, nothing
It doesn't
public-wise
stick.
came to be of it. So people got really, really comfortable with that. It's the biggest mess, but people are showed who they were. I can't believe the amount of like celebrities that were regularly maybe in their sphere and maybe heard rumblings or saw the girls, didn't do anything about it, that kind of thing.
That part, I mean, hi, Harvey Weinstein or whatever his name is. You know, I mean,
Bleach.
Hollywood is all about
Protecting powerful white men.
yeah.
So I'm
So
sorry.
it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter that it's not directly, you know, it's not a producer, it's not this, that, and the other. These were men that could potentially introduce them to someone or something or blackball them from jobs. So, like, yeah, I'm not surprised at all by that.
It's interesting. What do you mean in terms of their kink?
Just like the extent that this shit goes to, like, what?
I mean, people are depraved. They were depraved in biblical times. So what make you think they're depraved now? And just as an aside, this tracks back to the ninja email. Naomi Campbell is in a whole lot of pictures. So wonder what they really thought of her behind her back.
Girl, they didn't like you with your black self.
I'm just going to
And
stay
y'all here
quiet on this one. But
carrying on, skinning and grinning, as my grandma
Nicki
would say.
Minaj
Skinning and grinning in front of them people. Meanwhile, they
calling you
don't
behind
care
your back.
about you behind your back. Speaking of Nicki Minaj, the Trump gold card, she really didn't get citizenship.
So y'all,
Sorry, I took a hard left.
That made me so happy. It couldn't have happened to a better person, right? So she's flaunting and flexing this gold card that looked like a prepaid credit card. You remember how they used to send them in the mail and they're like, you're pre-approved for this.
yeah, my parents used to give them to me when I was like play, you know, like house or whatever.
Your shopping card.
Put in my wallet.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. And she posted it like after her horrible.
I miss this.
But she posted it and it was like within 24 hours of her posting it. So she was alluding to, I got citizenship for free because I have this gold card. They came back and they were like, oh, that was a souvenir, nothing more than a memento.
The White House. They was the White House.
And
Negro.
I said, good.
Negro, you got played. You out here skinning and grinning for these people. And you
It
don't
ain't got
believe
shit.
They're like, you didn't lose your house.
They
you don't get the actual gold card. You get the well, wait, don't your fans call Barb? Oh, you must like Barbie. You get the Barbie version.
That's exactly what she got. She got the play version. And she posted like it was a flex. I said, this girl is crazy.
They had to teach her. The White House said, hold up. We need to tell you about fat meat being greasy. Because apparently you didn't believe fat meat was greasy.
Black girl.
No, ninja.
Yeah.
Ninja. Because she's like, a ninja. And fat meat is greasy. So we need you to know.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my gosh. And I laughed so hard at that. And it was just so deserved. Her whole visit was a mess. From her outfit, she looked like the Yeti. She had on, it looked like a Fashion Nova coat. It may have been a step below Fashion Nova. She's wearing cheap throwaway pieces. And she looked rather wide.
Well, she may have had a little work done. They out here getting whatever they want.
She ain't got no money for that. She almost lost a house.
Well, maybe that's where her money went.
Then she had gel right here. Did you see it? The white gel. And I said, I was like, and who did your makeup? She didn't even have MAC. I believe her stylist and her makeup artist. Like, they're done with her.
Oh, they don't like her.
She had white gel over here. It had crusted up.
They don't
She
like
didn't
her.
have a she didn't
At
have
all.
a chance to she didn't get a chance, an opportunity to go sit with whoever does her hair. I'm just gonna say that.
And she
I
had on
believe
a pair of white sandals.
She was losing her mind.
I know how y'all feel about white shoes.
Yeah,
She had
I was
on
like,
a damn white sandal. Yeah, I got
this is
some
not
balloons.
celebration.
I mean,
AI.
I was like, so, and then she stayed around those people to go see Melania over the weekend.
Which I heard did oh so well.
What, the movie?
She was at the movie premiere, girl, the next night. Because, you know, she taped a podcast episode with Katie Miller.
Yeah.
And she had on Shein fashions, too. Her suit was horrible. It was just bad. Everything about it was bad.
But seriously, can you not imagine all those MAGA women like in the drive-thru? And now that I have like my new setup, I should make sure that like I have props, like, you know, with their like, you know, bloom or whatever. Not an ad, but like in the pickup line, like listening, I should like this,
but I
can't like this. You know, like it's only going to last so long. Like she's not going to get record sales from this shit.
No, she is a horrible representation of someone brown. She is not a Black American woman. We don't know her. That is a fool.
Now you see how I feel.
Yeah, we know she ain't American
of the time.
So she is not, you know, I think she's the perfect person to parade around and say, we've got a Black, you know, we've got a Black. And here she is.
But she's
Black.
not.
She is Black. She brown.
I heard someone be like, wait, didn't she do that wet song? Yeah.
They think that she's WAP.
Yeah. And I was like, no. She's sandpaper.
But they were like, oh, she sings WAP. And I was like, see, they just mix up rappers together.
Yeah, no.
Her and Cardi don't look nothing alike. I'm just like, girl, go head on. That fall, she acted up last night during the Grammys. Like, she is on a run for piss poor behavior.
Well, look who she has as a role model at this moment in time.
She was holding that clammy hand. Did y'all see how they came out holding hands? She was missing a fingernail. They were holding hands. And I was like,
stop.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine the smell of that hand?
Don't want to.
Yeah. But yeah, so she's had a on-brand week. Disappointment. But let's get back to those files. What do you think will come from the files? Because I don't hear a lot of outrage of people. Like, people are desensitized to this. And it's like, oh my gosh, I did see a few white people, LV, some of your cousins, and they were like, I can't believe I supported this. After seeing those Epstein files, I'm no longer a Trump supporter. Is that what it took?
Well, I found a woman back in August. She posted, and it is still pinned. I was going to give her another day. And if it's not unpinned, I already have it saved. I just want to see. Because she was like, I don't understand why everybody wants the Epstein files. Why do you care so much? Well, I don't know. Maybe because, you know, they're children that were assaulted.
Yeah. I'm interested to watch the news tonight so I can it was so much going on Friday. So I'm like, Rachel Maddow will be on tonight. So I want to hear her take as well as Lawrence O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Because he is like straight to the point. So Don Lemon, formerly incarcerated journalist, will be on Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, he's going to be on Jimmy Kimmel tonight?
Yeah. So I've got to stay up tonight. It's going to be a long night. But he will be on there.
Drink a Spark to stay up.
So he will be on and speaking about his experience because on Friday, along with the Epstein files, Don Lemon was arrested along with three other Black journalists. There's a trend here, but yeah.
Let me let you know. Let me give you a little hint as to what that trend is. They're trying to start a race war is what they're trying to do. This shouldn't shock anyone that they did the racist thing or at this point that they did the racist thing out loud. They are continuing to poke and poke and poke and poke because they need martial law and they're not getting it.
They want black bodies in the street.
Yeah. Although
I know.
clearly they don't care at this point. Really.
No.
As long as it's not them, they don't care whose bodies it is. A black body would be preferable because then it also helps stir up this race war as well as all of the other tension. But I mean, they don't really care.
Baby.
Y'all just are their preference.
My black ass will be in the house.
I'm at home on sabbatical still. Still. I'm on sabbatical. It's a no dog, all the things. Yeah, this is a mess. It's a mess. And people did vote for it. However, so let's go back to Don Lemon. I think that was the racist thing to do, but I also think it sent a signal. They're trying to scare other journalists, particularly independent ones.
Yes.
But they're also trying to make the CNNs and the MS Nows of the world think before they send a journalist in. Yeah, I think they're doing it. I question what happens even with all the folks who are owning all the media, right? Baby, when this pendulum, and the pendulum will swing, whether they believe it or not, the pendulum's gonna swing the other way. And the Democrats come back, potentially with a lot of antitrust things, breaking up monopolies, because, let's be clear. Yeah, you got your approval, but the government can come back and say you're a monopoly. And so in the interest of America, we need to break you up. So what's going to happen then? Because all this media the media's going to flex, but it ain't going to stay consolidated forever.
No.
I don't think in our lifetime it will continue to stay consolidated. I think Democrats will move to break up some of these media monopolies. And I certainly hope they're plotting all of their strategy now. I certainly hope so.
I mean, I think that everyone was outraged about Don Lemon.
Yeah.
I think it was just like, what? Because I think we talked about it. I saw the protest in real time, and he was doing what a journalist would do, just like journalists that were there, George Floyd. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's in a church. So what? But he wasn't pushing, shoving, and people were interviewing with him. But they had that man come to Jamal Bryant's church and carry on and disrupt. He didn't get arrested.
Yeah, Jamal was like, what about what happened at my church?
Absolutely. And everyone, we're talking about New Birth in Atlanta. Same situation, white men came into a black church, but it's not viewed the same. So, I was shocked, outraged, but I mean, should we be? The one thing that did give me a little joy, did y'all see Don Lemon's husband? Have y'all seen Tim when he got out of jail? Don Lemon's husband looks like he might fight. He don't play about him.
Well, I guess that's a good thing.
I know. I was like, Tim is going to fight.
Yeah, I think they picked the wrong one. And it's just funny.
His star power.
Because they have made it very evident that they do not think more than one step ahead. And this is going to be problematic.
Well, Don also did an interview with the Sasha Riley. Y'all know that. And so people were mad that he sat down and did that interview. So I think this is kind of where this may be stemming from. And you wanted to humiliate and humble a black man.
Well, they picked the wrong and the right one because Don has got plenty of money to fight back.
And he's going to have more. That lawsuit will be interesting.
Well, yeah, because, hell, even CNN was like, ooh.
Yeah, CNN was like, it's gone too far. Like, no,
not good.
Not done.
Danger.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. I think his next court date is the 9th.
Of this month?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Freedom!
Yeah. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how all this plays out. And I want to keep up with the other journalists as well. I don't want it to all be focused on Don Lemon, but he's the bigger name of everyone. So I want to see how this is going to play out. We've had last week was a lot, but every week, because, every week is some shit.
And their timing is always great, right? Like they knew these files were going to start dropping. What do we do to get their mind off of it? Especially like our base. Let's do some really racist ass shit. I know what let's do. Let's go arrest 4 independent Black journalists.
Yeah.
No one will pay attention. Because that's the other thing. Like, you can say, like, you can be like, so what's going to make you stop supporting them? Well, if they, like raped a woman, well, he was found, it's well, no, said, okay, well, no. So if he did dirty stuff with kids, well, here's video or audio of him talking about looking at naked women and girls at Miss Teen USA and Miss USA. Well, they always it doesn't matter. Oh, well, who cares about the Epstein file? Oh, well, who cares? They don't need to do this other stupid shit. These dumb fucks are just going to keep believing it anyway. What more do you need? I'm so tired of these white people.
You're a non-practicing white.
I am a non-practicing white, and I will continue to be a non-practicing white.
I just had to say it.
White people get their fucking shit together. So fucking tired of them.
Shannon, I had to do it. It's just, yeah. She was getting there, so I just had to stick it in just a little bit. But you were about to say something.
I think the tide is going to turn in the midterms.
It damn well better.
That's a long time away.
I know a lot can happen, but that's all we got. Midterms is all we got to hang our hat on right now. And I think that just based on some polling, based on some races around the country, kind of how folks are shrinking that gap from
Texas.
2024. Texas, baby. Texas.
Look at you.
I really do think a lot of people, while not very loud with their support, are going to go into the ballot box and do something different. Do what needs to be done.
Yeah,
because I think a lot of people. However, I have this one person. She is Black. She's our sorority sister who is like a diehard Trumper. Diehard. And I'm still and part of it is she's a Bible thumping diehard Trumper. And so I am
we don't know her.
What?
I went to college with her, so it's been very interesting to see kind of what she posts on Facebook. And I started to block her and was like, well, no, I really want insight into this because I don't understand. But there are several like I saw a post of her today, and I forget what it was about, but it was in support of some of this foolishness. And there were about 3 or 4 other Black women underneath who were agreeing, Bible thumping, agreeing. And I'm just like, is this really what we're out here doing? You really doing this? Because this is a mess. It's a mess. And I can't believe you agree with it. But baby, she'll argue with you about Trump. And I'm just like, I wonder when the
light bulb will go off.
When the scales will come from her eyes and she see this ain't how we treat people. And how can you continue to support this? And you can't be just a one-issue voter. And if you're a Bible-thumping one-issue voter, that's super problematic because you forget that means you supporting the 5-year-old who was detained and was in ICE custody. I mean,
that was so pitiful.
That was one of my signs on Friday when Sloan and I went and protested was 5-year-olds, dude.
Yeah.
5-year-olds. Also, can we talk about how we went and protested and my daughter saw the middle finger more times in that hour-long stint that we were there than she has in her 10 years of life.
So who was doing this?
People driving by. And my favorite was the woman on the other side of me because we were on a bridge. I'll post a picture. We'll put a little there. But she goes, oh, would you look at that? Because this one guy who, gave us the finger was an old white dude, of course. He got stuck at the red light and he was sitting there. And what do you know? He had a big one of those stickers that's like some Bible verse or something Jesus. And we were like, so you're flipping off people that are protesting the murder of U.S. citizens and
with the scripture.
And you have scripture on the back of your.
Oh, yeah, they don't care.
Make that make sense.
They don't know nothing about the Bible. Nicki Minaj, they asked her what her favorite, I think, book of the Bible was, and she said Sam's.
Sam's
Sam's Club?
Do they have good pizza?
Here I
Lord, look,
said,
Jesus, make it make
yeah,
sense.
she ain't got no sense. She said, Sam.
Telling you, she is the black ghetto version of Trump. Female ghetto version of
I don't even know what she is.
because she says like the crazy ass shit. She has the crazy ass looks. Like she does the
She's been crazy for a
See?
long time. She's been crazy for a long
I
time.
know, but that's what I'm saying. Like she's the equivalent.
That's sad.
She's just not, and she can't be president.
Yeah. So, I mean, I digress. But protesting was good.
Yeah. My kiddo did really well. She held up her sign and
And it was
we
cold.
obviously weren't chanting because this was visual trying to, cars were going by and stuff. So, but she got a little taste and a number of people told her they were proud of her. And yeah, she was good.
Good.
I was surprised how many people gave us the finger though.
That's so tacky.
And grandmas. She told me there was a grandma that gave her the finger.
Are we? You're really surprised?
I mean, it's
No,
just the
I mean,
optics
but
of it.
still, like,
Granny,
come
Nana.
on.
Nana out here being nasty.
Don't
Yeah.
forget, Nana's great grandmama
Mm.
had us hemmed up and was calling us ninjas.
Yeah, I'm really
So,
Porch monkeys.
yeah. So, are we surprised, Granny out here giving the finger when her
No,
great grandmama?
You're right.
It's
Your
just
great
ridiculous.
grandma probably ate you. God
Probably.
damn it.
Yeah. So
I
we had
hate
that.
these people.
So let's segue over to the Grammys as we're going into Super Bowl week. Bad Bunny.
I'm so excited about Bad Bunny.
Very
I
excited.
really like Bad
Congratulations.
Bunny, but I'm so excited.
I'm happy for him. Prior to his announcement, I knew who he was, but I really didn't know who he was. I just was like, oh, he's some Spanish language artist. Yeah, okay. Because I'm friends with some, Latina women in the crafting community, and they love him. They've gone to concerts. So I've seen like footage and stuff. So I knew who he was, but didn't really know who he was and how, I guess, famous and what a widely known artist he is. And it's a reminder that just because we think somebody's great here, baby, he got worldwide appeal. He's a global
Bingo.
artist. His audience outside of America, is humongous. So
But-
I'm happy for him.
Shannon, what I'm going to need to know though, and I keep in mind, I edit the pod, so I can totally do this. Did you learn any of his music?
No,
to do
but
any
I'm gonna watch halftime and I'm gonna
Okay,
be shimmying and shaking my hips and going, yeah, whatever.
I am only asking because you said when it was announced,
Did I say I
That
learned a song?
you said you were going to learn all. I want to say I'm not willing to actually place
Are
a bet
you
on
sure I said
all.
that? Because I didn't take Spanish in school. I took
But-
Latin. So
I know that you said because you wanted to be able to like
sing
get
along.
yeah.
listen, I'll hum. I'll try
I'm
to
just
fit.
curious.
I don't know. Whatever his most popular song is, I'll try to learn it. But I sure am going to be looking and dancing and seeing who else he brings out and cheering him on because diversity does matter. And I think this is a lesson to a lot of people that music is more than just English speaking. I mean, the NFL has a global audience. This is one of the biggest worldwide events.
Mm-hmm.
And well played, NFL. Well played.
Well, and not only
so-
that, it's a geography lesson to a lot of Americans that Puerto Rico is part of the United States.
They still ain't gonna learn. They
Girl.
failed civics.
Will ignorant.
Well, didn't Harvard go back and say they were offering free civics lessons? Weren't they doing free online civics classes?
They were.
Yeah,
Was
they always
Harvard-
And
do.
people chose not to sign up. They want to
Well,
be
we
dumb.
didn't. Did we? We should have. We said we
think
were
I
going
have
to.
a-
I
I
wonder
think
if
I
we
have a
still
pretty-
could.
Pretty good grasp on
Yeah.
civics. You can
Yeah.
tell
Never
who was
hurt
in
to
one
have a
class
little
all
brush
day.
up.
And it's a lot of people that
Baby.
are on social media that you can tell it was no child left behind.
They
They
got
should
left
have been
behind.
left.
No, they got left. They still continued to age, but educationally, they got left
Absolutely.
behind.
But they getting promoted with everybody. And
Yeah,
you do not
they were hanging
belong
on the
here.
bumper. They were hanging on the bumper.
You
They
do not
weren't even in the
belong.
school bus.
Social
They were
promotion.
literally hanging.
That's exactly what it is. And so it's just like, my goodness. And we can tell that. If you go on any social media site, Threads is really a good
bumper
one.
hangers.
Threads is amazing because people will get in those comments and there's always one. And it's like, wait a minute, girl. Did you think this through?
Threads
I
is the new
live
Twitter.
for that. I
Yeah.
live for that.
They don't ever think it through. Yeah. It's
They think they're smart.
they do
Don't
because
always, though.
they say I'm always shocked how someone can be so wrong
And loud.
so confident at the same time.
I screenshot it and I share it with people. Look at this
Look at
idiot.
this dummy.
This is a fool. So, yeah, it's just, I'll be excited on Sunday. I know nothing, but I'll be doing a 2-step.
Babe.
And I'm ready to see who his surprise guest will be. I have a feeling it may be Cardi because she was on SNL and she did Bodega Baddie.
One would think.
And her attire was like representative of the culture. So I said, a week before Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well,
But she's going to be there anyway.
Yes, because her man.
Uh-huh. And so that would be a double treat, right? For her to perform. And then I'm going to go ahead and call it. I feel like New England's going to win.
I hate
think
them
it's kind of
so much.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I feel like it's going to happen.
I don't care. I only tune in for halftime. I still stand 10 toes down. I don't fool with the NFL.
Well, okay. And I understand that, but they truly are seemingly trying to redeem themselves. Like when you look at last year with the Kendrick Lamar, like they very easily could have obviously they could have said, yeah, let's not.
Kendrick was a whole message.
Right.
He set the tone.
Like they're the NFL, as shitty as they are, they're also messy as fuck. And so like,
they're about
I'm
money.
sure
But
it's
let's
gonna be
clear.
Cardi. You know that Green Day is, American. It's gonna be every protest song imaginable.
Go ahead, Shannon. Tell us what you think.
Sorry.
It's
The
side
NFL
eye.
is trash. They're still trash. They're a trash organization. But let's be clear. Halftime is being controlled by Jay-Z. Yes. Does the NFL have to rubber stamp it? Absolutely. But if there came a time they didn't and it leaked, they know that people would revolt. So Jay-Z is pulling the strings on that and doing that. And he's doing a great job. Kendrick Lamar was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I am very prayerful that Bad Bunny will be just as amazing. Let's be clear. The NFL serves what's in their best interest. It's in their best interest, regardless of the protests here in America. It is in their best interest to have somebody like Bad Bunny. The Super Bowl is a global event. He is a global artist. So they'd be crazy not to have the number one artist in the world. They'd be crazy. But the NFL is still trash because CTE. All the things that go on in the background. I'm sorry. So I'll tune in. I tune in regularly for the halftime show during the Super Bowl, and then I let that be. I put that back away. I won't look at them again till January or February of next year.
On Black History Month. Black History Month is when you can always count. Its Super Bowl is in February. And let me tell you something. When there is a black quarterback that is playing, let me tell you, I'm all in black quarterback. We know last year, you remember how we were roasting LV because of Kansas City last year? Shannon, do you remember those text messages when Philly was winning?
So fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
so fun.
That was exciting.
He's home this year.
Yeah.
Good.
And good for him. Good for him.
Him and Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Have y'all heard
I never
this
said
wedding?
I liked any of these people.
But wait, have y'all heard that wedding might not be happening, allegedly?
Yeah, I thought it was postponed.
And he postponed it.
Oh, did he? But, they said his charity's a little crooked, allegedly. There's
It
some
sounds
fraud.
like it's some smoke in the city that ain't going down too good.
Can't turn that way the way I thought I could.
Yeah. So I was like, ooh, this wedding is not going to happen.
It'll be interesting to see. We'll see if they get to the altar. But did we see the footage of
Kayla
Nicole being brought out by Toni Braxton?
Yes. Did you see her body?
Body, yada, 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 yada. Baby, that body was bodying.
Yes. So kudos. And I don't think he's been right since Halloween. Please.
Baby.
And I was
And
here
they-
for it. That's kind of my foolishness. I was like,
Taylor ain't
Yeah.
been right. Taylor ain't been right since Halloween. Because that, then the whole leaking of her text messages with Blake Lively and how she was being a mean girl
mean
and was
girl.
plotting.
Yeah.
And was plotting in advance, trying to leverage her Hollywood clout,
Yeah.
push around her muscle. Ma'am,
Her social.
you were everything a bunch of us thought you were.
And that's why
Everything a
that
bunch of
wedding
us
ain't
thought.
happening, girl. And if he leave you, he postponed it. If he says, I just don't want to do this shit no more, how much egg will be on her face?
She'll write a song about it. She'll write a whole album about
Well,
it.
that's classically what
You know
what
she
she
will be
does.
every
embarrassed.
album is about an ex.
She will be embarrassed because the tone has been that she dumps them all. And he'll be the one to get her.
No, she gets dumped
Does she get dumped?
all the time.
I could see why.
Yeah.
Didn't John Mayer dump her?
I'm pretty sure Harry
Did he?
Styles dumped her. I'm pretty sure. I don't know that she's ever dumped anyone. I think she's always been
I
broken
thought she
up
was
with.
one. I can
No,
imagine
I'm
she's
pretty sure
awkward
it's
as
the other way
shit.
around.
Let me
I
just
would have
mark
to
that
ask the
because we
Google
might know.
machine,
It
but
might
I'm
be
pretty
some
sure it's the other way around.
Swifties. But girl, she is annoying. She's like a gnat.
She's
A fruit
problematic.
fly.
She is
Yeah, she's a mean
problematic.
girl. I
Mhm.
was surprised to see her not at the Grammys last night, too, because usually people come to the Grammys, and I know she wasn't nominated for anything, was she? But
I don't know, but I didn't think she'd be there. And if she was there, baby, she was going to skip that press line. She wasn't going to walk the red carpet. So I'm not surprised she's not there.
okay.
I ain't surprised.
Well, her and Nicki, what good people together. She's not
Yeah,
there
I mean,
with Nicki yet.
They're peas in a pod. They deserve each other.
And Nicki will never be. The way she acted up last night during the Grammys, and I don't even want to repeat them, but look up her tweets yesterday during Nicki Minaj. Her rant during the Grammys specified all during the time that the Grammys were going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she is the black female musician version of Trump.
Yeah. She's doing all of this for free. And I was just like, girl, you will never get a Grammy. She was in her feelings. She hasn't won one, and she'll never get one now. She behaved horribly yesterday. She needed a whooping.
Well, she better not have said anything
About what?
about Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande.
Well, I didn't see any of that, but she carried on about everybody else, and I mean, it was
damn well better not.
disgusting.
That I am not a musical fan, but Defying Gravity, bop.
Yeah.
Grade
But apparently
A.
they've broken up.
The two of them as friends? Oh, I know nothing about that. I don't really care.
Jesus.
Good song.
And
Well, is it?
Ariana looks like she's gained some weight.
Because she
Well,
was
she
looking
needed to.
hungry.
Jesus Christ. Give that woman a cheese sandwich.
A cheeseburger, 2 of them.
Well, we just need some cheese because clearly, I mean, block her up
Her
a
little elbows were knobby. I said, oh,
She looks like she's doing the haute couture shoulders all the time.
yeah. I did see the trailer of The Devil Wears Prada, too. And I am
Super
excited.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah. And the
I
hubby saw
haven't
it, and he
seen
was
it
like,
yet.
Stacey, he was like, look. And I was like, so
I'm
we will be
excited
at the
about that.
theater to go see that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited about that.
That's my one movie. Because I mean, I know y'all went to go see Melania this weekend, but my first theater visit will be to see the first. I had to, because I just wonder, and I saw the ratings for it, trash. I watched Becoming this weekend.
I heard there were theaters that literally didn't run.
Nothing. They said she
There
brought
was-
in $7 million, and I feel like the Trump Foundation bought a lot of tickets and
Yeah.
gave them away. But there are some pictures of some women that got dressed up. Y'all, we have to put this in the clip. I'm going to post them. I'll send them to you. They got dressed up to go to the movie, and they had
Well,
on
that's
a
what
Melania.
I did for Sex in the City.
Mm.
That's not the same thing, you dumb bitches.
They look bad. I was like, yeah. So very interesting. And I'm like, who did that? And someone did break down that Texas and Florida were the states that brought in a lot of money.
Yes.
And also, Franklin, Tennessee, their theater had a big showing. They did well.
Well, and I think in Florida and in Texas at least, they did Craigslist ads.
They did
where they
$50
paid
to pay you.
Allegedly.
to go sit and watch the movie. We give you a free ticket, and then your stipulation is you got to stay you can't get up. You can't leave your seat.
Girl, please.
Yeah.
What if you had to go
You better pee
potty?
before you go in. You better pee before you go in.
Because you won't get your money.
That's right.
Does it come with a soda?
I don't know, but some cities and theaters got $50 a person. Some people in other cities got $75 a person.
Big money.
Craigslist. So
Do you want to know how I fell asleep last night? Watching Michelle Obama's documentary on YouTube. It was number 8 yesterday.
Yeah. I think we did our big one because I watched it Saturday.
Yeah.
I had a
This
cousin
was, I
that
think,
said
my
it was on
second or
5.
third time this past week, like over the weekend.
Yeah, she said she had it on 5 devices the other day, and she was like, "Oh no, this is my first lady because that one that we have was never a first, nor is she a lady." So
people be roasting her about that immigrant status and just her
Oh,
accent.
yeah, did she
all
get
the
a
things.
Barbie Trump card too?
she worked hers off a long time ago.
Yeah, I think she got hers
we know
like
it.
20 years ago.
Such a mess.
Birther.
Well,
I really need props.
no,
It's been another week.
it's been another week. Next week it'll be more shenanigans and mayhem.
Yeah.
Bye, people. We love you.
Yeah, we
Next
love
week.
everybody.
Deep breaths.
Until next time.
All
Where are the
right.
rest of the MC files? Because there are more bitches.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Where's the... You made it to the end of this episode of the A Collective.
Hit like, follow, comment, and share it with the group chat.
Otherwise, Stacey might come for you.
Yikes.
I know, so do it.
Thursdays are for chaos and new episodes of the A Collective.
Not the A-list.
No.
I'm gonna get the name right this season.
She just left.
Fucking winning. I'm fucking winning. Winning. I thought I was on a fucking Teams call. I just hit like end leave. It did catch it.
Dirty son of a bitch!
But I think it did get it, right?
It did somehow. Magic.
Yeah, it did upload. Like after I hit it, it said uploaded. And I was like, y'all, it's time. I ain't gonna make it to Jimmy Kimmel. Shit, I might not make it to Lawrence O'Donnell.
Okay.
Blank.
No, I can't remember. Yeah, because I'm so shocked that neither one of you remember this guy. Catherine O'Hara was really cruel.
She did pass away. And at first I was like, well, who is she? Like the name sounded familiar. And then I realized it is something.
Christy Nome's husband.
Oh, she got a husband? She married?
Yeah, she got a husband and she got a...
But also, can we talk about how apparently 2025 was so long that I didn't realize that Abracadabra was only a year old, like happened last year.
I didn't even know what that was until I saw the last category.
Yeah, both of y'all changed clothes.
No, I did not. I
No,
had this
she
on.
didn't. I had to
had
because
that
I
on?
got food on my...
Wow, you're either a super fan or crazy. Thanks for being part of the collective. See you next Thursday.